There are many things I can do any day, anytime. Because when God gives you a mantle, or he exalts your horn, that horn becomes your security system in the spirit. The reason you find many people calling God in trouble and it looks as if God didn't answer is because God gave them the answer in the form of the horn that he gave them. And so if they don't exercise that horn, when the devil comes, they will keep shouting on God and he will not answer. And it will look as if God is deaf to their prayers. No, he's not. Because God is not interested in interfering in your daily life. When you see the protocol of creation, everything God created, he designed it to be running. When he created the tree, he put the seed in the tree. So there will be no need for him to be intervening for the tree to replicate. So whether God shows up or not, the tree will continually replicate. And so when the tree seeks God, it's not because the tree is in need. When the tree seeks God, it's because the tree desires intimacy. That is the same way he created you and I. He didn't create us so that every day we call upon him and he jumps into our situation, and when it finishes, he jumps out. No. He created us to exercise dominion. So when we come to him, we are not calling upon him to intervene in a situation. We come to him because we desire him. We come to him because we want intimacy. So the heaviest molecule of our prayer will not be God, answer. No. Because if you don't have intimacy with God, you will become a user of God. And so everything God created, he created it to be able to run on certain secrets, mysteries, and laws. And so every time those creations turn to God, God knows why they came. They don't come looking for answers, because all the answers are already with them. If you study Mark chapter 11, Jesus activated that principle again. He said, when you are confronted with a mountain, he said, don't talk to God. He said, address the mountain. And if you address the mountain without fear or doubt in your heart, he said, the mountain will go. That means every time you come to the Lord because of mountains, God, on account of his mercy, will intervene. But that is not the reason why God wants to play a part in your life. God has already given you authority to address the mountain. Every time you come to God, it's because you desire him. That is how God designed the equation. But men don't understand the secrets that make for the advantage. And so every time you find believers praying, they are praying for interventions. It is a sign that we are not yet mature. Many years ago, I would not remember my father exists unless I have a need. And so if I call my father, I'm looking for pocket money, or I'm looking for school fees, or I'm looking for something to eat. But now when I call my father, even him knows I'm not calling him for anything I need. When I call my father, I want to check up on him and find out how they are doing. I call my father because I want relationship. The reason is because I've grown. When I was a child, 90% of my call was to get something from my father. But my father took time to invest in me to become a man. And now that I'm a man, he knows every time I beckon, it's because I want to talk. And sometimes I travel for hours and go to meet my dad, and we just sit down and talk. And sometimes we are not talking any serious thing. We are just talking. And when we talk for a while, we walk around the house. And he shows me some of the projects he wants to do. I say, okay, don't worry. Tomorrow I will send money. Yes, keep your money. The training you put here is now generating money. And even though he has a little to handle the project, he will happily keep his money back and wait for me to send money. And when I send the money, it's not because he needs it. When I send the money, it gives him joy that his son is responsible. Those things are deeper than attending to our needs. And so when you find a generation always coming to God for intervention, something is wrong. He didn't design it that way.